Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Love Island, USA. We're supposed to be dragging Kenny. We're supposed to be dragging Kenny, but instead that there's a beef between Shelly fans and Olandria fans, and I don't know what's going on because I love Shelly and Olandria, and I don't know what y'all doing on the internet. So remember I did a video the other day that Adrena had a brand event and invited Shelly, invited Sierra. I don't know if Shelly knew in advance Sierra was going to be there. It doesn't matter. However, Adrena posted a picture on Snapchat of her, Shelly, and Sierra. Sierra did not post anything on her page. Shelly didn't post anything on her page. Adrena didn't post anything on her page. But y'all, whether y'all like Adrena or not, decided, hey, let's screenshot this and put this and blast this on Twitter, and let's blast Shelly and say that she's a bad friend to Olandria when Shelly was in an interview with Keke Palmer saying in front of Olandria that she was giving Sierra grace, that she was going to maintain their friendship. She said that in front of Olandria. So Olandria knew that already. So why y'all trying to twist us around, I don't know. But now things have escalated because there's a TikTok creator, I'm not going to say her name, but she hates Shelly's guts, right? She hates Shelly's guts. I don't know if she hosted the live or not, but she definitely was in the comments of a live, and apparently some of Olandria's people was in there. What happened was about a minute or two of the live got clipped to where there was commentary about how Olandria needs to watch her friendships, people are moving funny, and this and that. And I don't know who said it, but somebody said that somebody was an energy vulture and all of this. By the time it got back to Twitter, it turned into Olandria's family is bashing Shelly, calling her a bad friend, this and that. So first it was, why did this get to Twitter? Then it was, oh, they weren't talking about Shelly. They were talking about Taylor and Clark, which made zero sense because we have not heard anything about an Olandria and Clark or an Olandria and Taylor friendship outside of this villa, y'all. No. And so now what's happened is this got wind on Shelly's sister, and now Shelly's sister's pissed and is being gaslit by fans and all this and all of that. And it's like, here's my thing to these families, right? Because also in that live, I don't know if it was a cousin or a friend or whoever, but y'all bragging about being in these messy group chats. And I am here to tell you, group chats are not your friends. They are screen recording and screenshotting anything and everything you say. If you laugh at a messy comment about another Islander, or if you yourself participate in something about another Islander. So the creator that was being accused of hosting this live has also done a video claiming that she did not, that that's not what the conversation was about, that she was the one who interjected to throw shade at Shelly, and that the family said that Shelly and Olandria are good friends, they're in communication with each other and everything else, and she left it alone, but decided to reignite some issues because of what Shelly's sister had tweeted. But here's my thing. And this is what y'all need to realize, y'all 49% new fans, some of y'all that are 11, 12, and 13-year-olds that are chronically online, what some of y'all need to realize, you cannot force these Islanders to hate each other if they do not want to. You cannot force these Islanders to not be friends. Y'all tried to do this last season, pinning Janae and Serena against each other. The last time a beef was like this was Cash versus Trina in season 3, but a big part of their issue was they liked the same dude, right? But y'all just doing these stan wars just for the sake of wanting to, you think you're defending your fave, but you don't have to put down others to defend your fave. And I understand, being a supporter of Olandria and Shelly, that there's people within both fan bases who do not like the other party. I understand that. But I'm telling you guys to stand down, to stop it. There have been a lot of deaths associated with this show from the UK version once the UK version got extremely popular. And I do not want to see this happen to these Islanders. Shelly is not online like that. She's not even posting because of all the hate and all the negativity. Olandria may be online, but she's not really posting. Because you think that she doesn't see all this hate too? You don't think that she sees y'all going back and forth like this on the internet? Like it's too much. Y'all doing way too much over a TV show. And here is the thing. You cannot dictate who is going to be friends with who and who is not going to be friends with who outside of this show. And what y'all fail to realize, at these Islanders are still at this point contractually obligated up until this reunion. They're going to be contractually obligated as quote-unquote co-workers to still interact with each other. Because they still have a reunion to film. They still have a reunion to film that is going to air at the end of August, you guys. But none of the less, you are not helping your faves doing all of this foolishness. The show is over. The show has ended. Some of y'all, and I know why some of y'all are doing it. Some of y'all are upset that some of y'all faves are not posting the way you want them to post. So y'all decide, hey, since my fave is not posting the way I want her to post, I'm going to create some beef. I'm going to do some lives with some people's relatives, right? So we can keep the conversation going, right? And then, for some reason, y'all are paying attention to Islanders y'all don't like Huda's fans, and are actively tweeting that y'all are going to continue to harass and bully Shelly and Olandria for a show that ended a month ago. Make it make sense? But here's my thing. None of this is going to end well. It is not going to end well. Eventually, what is going to happen is either your favorite Islanders are going to stop interacting with you. They're going to stop being a part of these communities. They're not going to post that much. And all you're going to have from them is anything that is through their management or through their brand deals, because y'all went too far. Y'all have become too parasocial. And I would advise the families to leave the group chats now. Leave the group chats now. Do not be a part of any of these lives. Because here's the thing. Here's what y'all don't know. Because y'all are new to this. But I've been at this since season 1. Fans turn on you. Fans are fickle. And these new set of fans that are nickel and diming every single thing, that are tracking every single thing, twisting everything they want to push a certain narrative, they're going to turn on you too. Because they're going to take it out on you if they feel that their favorite Islander isn't posting enough, isn't doing enough. But you can't force people to do what you want them to do, just like you can't force them to have the relationships you want them to have and everything else. Just like I saw the other day, somebody was making a big deal on whether or not, how fast Shelly liked a reel that Olandria posted. And y'all spread this misinformation. Oh, Shelly didn't like her reel. Well, Shelly did. Y'all do realize that Olandria was in Greece. And Shelly, last I knew, was in Los Angeles. Y'all are aware there's a time difference. So if Shelly doesn't like a post within 5 minutes on Instagrammies, she's a bad friend. Is that what we're doing now? See, I'm from the time that before social media took off, and thank goodness, but my friendships were not defined by me liking their posts or me being online all the time. It got to a point, and it still kind of is to a point, where I'm not really on Facebook like that. I'm not real like my actual personal accounts. Don't post on Facebook. Rarely post on my actual Instagram, right? Because it's too much. It is too much. It's too much going on. It's to the point that if some friends or their families or whatever else, or some mutuals, if they see my family or they see somebody or whatever else out and about, they'll ask about me because I don't post. But I'm saying that to say, y'all gotta let this show go. Y'all gotta let this show go. Perfect Match is on. Big Brother is on. Love is Blind UK, I think, comes back next week. And then the following month, Love is Blind US comes back. Y'all gotta get involved with some of these other shows. Y'all devoting full time this summer to a hate train against Shelly and Olandria is not going to cut it. Meanwhile, while the Shelly and Olandria fans are fighting, you've got Amaya, she's meeting with the people at Bratz. You got Huda, who just did a meet and greet thing with Opali. Like, y'all gotta stand down. Y'all are harming your islanders. Y'all are not doing them any favors by this behavior, you guys. So hopefully this stops and we don't have to do another video like this, because enough is enough. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.